What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 4 picks, get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks. As always, if you haven't checked out Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players, total home runs, strikeouts, first inning runs allowed, pitching outs, pitcher fantasy score, hitter fantasy score, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 on your first deposit today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in, get that free money offer. Start with some money over here on Prizepicks with these picks today, guys. So let's get into it. We got 4 picks. We got 4 hitters. If you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. And if you haven't checked out the premium content packages, check those out. Link below in the description. Patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I'm launching a bunch of new stuff for the first, so I'm excited about it. I'm going to have a Prizepicks MLB package, Super Draft MLB package. And I'm launching an all-new MLB All-Star package. That's going to include all of my DraftKings FanDuel tools, all of my Prizepicks tools, all of my Super Draft tools for MLB. All of those picks, all my core plays, every single thing. And then I'm also going to be doing exclusive live streams every day for you guys as well, walking you through my research process, and that'll open up more questions and more plays as well. And then we'll have an exclusive Discord for this group as well. So I'm really excited to launch that package. I think there's going to be a ton of value in that for the price tag. So that's probably going to be the one you're going to be wanting to rock with at the beginning of the month if you're interested in signing up. But let's talk about the picks today. So we got 4 of them for you, as mentioned, and 4 hitters. Really like some spots tonight as far as the hitting is concerned. The first spot I want to talk about is the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Kansas City Royals. The Guardians get to face off against Jonathan Heasley tonight. He has been terrible, especially against right-handed hitting. His numbers are embarrassingly bad so far. 10% K rate overall. He has a 13% walk rate, 7.6% swing strike rate, 33.3% hard contact rate. He has a 3% strikeout rate against righties so far. Only a 12 innings pitch sample size, but that is really bad. And a 500 slugging given up with a 41.9% hard contact rate. So this guy just has not been good. He's practically throwing batting practice out there. He has to pitch in Cleveland tonight with really good weather, 90 degrees, 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. And then as far as how the ballpark plays overall in Cleveland, definitely does play well. And we have some guys that I want to be targeting from a lot of aspects as well. They're good stolen base guys. They have a really great matchup, as mentioned. And then when you're breaking down the ballpark as far as how this grades out in Cleveland tonight. This is a little bit broken because of the change name, so I got to go down and kind of hunt down the stadium graphic here, if I can find it. Progressive Field, a lot of green and yellow going on, so definitely a good hitting environment overall in Progressive. Green and yellow across the board, really. It does play friendlier down the right field line than left field line, but for the most part, plays pretty neutral, plays pretty good. And like I said, the hitting weather is really good. And then lastly, they get one of the best possible matchups you could ask for, taking on John Heasley. And the Kansas City Royals bullpen is the 5th worst bullpen in the league based on xFIP. So all that stuff factored in. We're going to be targeting 2 right-handed hitters for this Cleveland Guardians squad tonight. And like as I mentioned, they have speed. Not the most elite hitters in the world, but they have a really low hitter fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. So pick number 1 is going to be the leadoff hitter in Miles Straw. I like the over 6.5 hitter fantasy score for him. And pick number 2 is going to be Ahmed Rosario. I like the over 6 fantasy score for him. Both guys, top of the lineup, number 1 and 2 hitters. Both guys have a lot of speed. Both guys do hit from the right-handed side of the plate. And as we mentioned, they pretty much get to take on John Heasley throwing batting practice tonight. I mean, 3% K rate, 500 slugging. Really, really bad. And their lines are low. And they both have a lot of speed as well. Pulling up the stolen bases for them in the season. Miles Straw has 9. He's one of the top leading guys. Ahmed Rosario has 3, but traditionally in the past, I know that both these guys have a lot of speed as well. So I don't think it's going to take a lot to get the over fantasy score for this. They can get on base. They can get walked. He has a bad walk issue. They can steal bases. I really like the spot. So I like the over 6.5 hitter fantasy score for Miles Straw, number 1. Over 6 hitter fantasy score for Ahmed Rosario, number 2. That's going to be the first 2 picks here on this Cleveland Guardians game. And the next game I want to talk about is going to be right next to it here, the Boston Celtics. We're not talking about the NBA right now. Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. 86 degrees in Boston with 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. And they get to take on Tyler Wells tonight, who also struggles against right-handed hitting. Looking at his numbers across the board, Actually, not terrible from a Sierra aspect. I was a little surprised to see how good he is in the Sierra aspect, but he is really, really bad against right-handed hitting here as far as the slugging he gives up and looking at his numbers across the board. Tyler Wells has a 20.9% K rate against those righties, but he has a terrible ground ball fly ball rate, 55.8% fly ball, so these home run hitters might be able to get to him pretty good from that right-handed side of the plate, and he gets up 445 slugging with a 31.8% hard contact rate. In Boston, the Red Sox have been red hot, and with his split issues against righties, I want to be targeting 2 righties in the heart of this order with a 5.62 implied run total. And it's going to be JD Martinez and Xander Bogaerts. So same thing as what we talked about with these other guys. They get to take on a pitcher that really struggles against their splits in a really good hitting environment and great hitting weather as well out there in Boston tonight. So 5.62 implied run total. We're targeting the 3-hitter in JD Martinez and the 4-hitter in Xander Bogaerts. And we're going to targeting their hitter fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. So JD Martinez, like the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for him. Xander Bogaerts, I like the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for him. Both really good hitters. And Tyler Wells is mainly a fastball guy. I already dug into the pitching data as well. Both these guys absolutely mash the fastball. You're looking at about a 94, 95 mile an hour fastball on average from Tyler Wells. JD smashes that. He has a 316 ISO with a 411 WOBA. Xander Bogaerts has a 422 ISO with a 500 WOBA against righties with that pitch. So pretty much a fastball guy that struggles against righties, and 2 really good fastball hitters right in the heart of this Red Sox lineup that's red hot. 5.62 implied run total. Those are going to be the next 2 guys I'm going to be rocking with on this video today. So that's the 4 picks. We got the over Miles Straw, 6.5 hitter fantasy score, the over 6 hitter fantasy score for Almar Rosario, over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for JD Martinez, and over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for Xander Bogaerts. Go to lock that in. I already got it locked in. 4-hitter power play for me. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you want to check out the premium, check that out. Link below in the description. If you want to wait till the first to sign up, that's completely reasonable as well. And that's all for me, really. So check out Prizepicks if you haven't signed up. Use that promo code KJK DFS. Get the free money offer. Lock in this 4-man power play. Wishing you all the best of luck tonight on your Prizepicks pick. Today, too, we got some baseball during the day. And we will see you in the next one.